Hey, what's going on guys? John here and welcome back to the channel. Today Apple just dropped iOS 14.5 to the public. That means you guys are going to be able to experience exactly what I've been experiencing for the last month or so. Now this update here is going to be bringing a lot of features, but I will be just highlighting all the favorite ones. Now there are a lot of other channels out there that you guys can see every aspect of this firmware, as well as on my channel as well. If you guys want to see every single beta, me going through every single little thing that comes up, bug fixes and whatnot, you guys can go back and check those out. Now I am running this on my iPhone 12 mini here, so it might be a little bit different if you guys own an iPhone 12 Pro, for example, but here is running really well. I'm just gonna take off this case so you guys can see how beautiful this is still. Now I know Apple just released the lilac or the purple version of the iPhone 12 and 12 mini. Now I am really curious about how that's gonna turn out because I am really disappointed in how this turned out. This is a product red, if you guys can read at the bottom here. However, it looks sort of like a coral color. I'm just not that interested in this, to be honest. But yeah, that lilac really looks nice. I know it's not the most masculine color in the world, but I think I'm gonna like it. But yeah, enough of that. Let's talk about iOS 14.5. Alright, so in iOS 14.5, I'd have to say the most important feature here is Face ID unlock with a mask. Now if you guys are wearing a mask, which I'm not right now, and you try to unlock your phone, it's just gonna jump you straight into the passcode screen. That's really annoying. It's been annoying for the last 2 years, I'd say, but here Apple has finally resolved it, and I got the sneak peek of it for the last month or so, like I said, and it's working great. Now if you do have an Apple Watch, the only requirement is that it is a Series 3 and above. That will allow you to connect your phone to this device here, and then simply with that you can access your phone with or without a mask. So yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna be the main feature that you guys are going to be stoked for as well, since I was really excited for that. Everything else I'm gonna be talking after this is probably gonna be a little bit more chilled down, to be honest, but let's talk about them anyways. The next one here is going to be Siri. Now Siri isn't the most interesting thing. She's not the best AI on a phone. She's probably the worst, to be honest. Now they made a couple other changes as well within iOS 14.5. They gave her 4 new voices. So why don't we check this out right here. Jumping into settings and scrolling down to Siri, you guys will see that we have Siri voices now. Now if you don't see this option, make sure you set your device to English because that's the only way that the voices is going to be available. But once you have this screen set up, you will see that in American, Australian, British, English, Indian, Irish, and South African, you're going to have selections of different voices. So let's test them out right here. We'll hit voice 1 for you guys to have a listen.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
Alright, that's the first one. This is the second one.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
And then the third one.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
And then the final one.
Hi, I'm Siri. Choose the voice you'd like me to use.
So personally, for me, I'm gonna stick with the original one. She sounds the nicest, to be honest. And everything else just sounds a little bit odd to me, especially voice number 2. Now, I'm not gonna say exactly why. You guys can figure that out for yourself, but I did mention it in a couple videos back, why it sounds so weird. But Apple's trying to be very multicultural. They're trying to connect everybody together, and that's the entire sense of it. Alright, now the next big thing here is going to be app tracking. Now that has been blown out of proportion with the whole Facebook and Apple talk. So here, Apple finally stuck to their words and they released it. So that means Facebook is kind of screwed. But here we have it running on iOS 14.5. It's going to prompt you every single time with a brand new app if you want to allow or disable app tracking. That's really just going to be a privacy thing. Yeah, I really appreciate Apple for sticking their grounds and not letting Facebook win this one. So for me here, there's literally no reason why I should even allow any app tracking. I'm going to disable it for every single app that prompts it. So there we have it. Now for the rest of it, I'm going to run down really quickly because I think iOS 14.5 has been talked about enough on this channel. So with iOS 14.5, we get a bunch of brand new emojis, more for LGBT inclusion. As you guys can see right here, we do have some female with facial hair, which is really nice. I think Apple is really making it a big thing, getting everybody included into the iOS ecosystem. Alright, and the next thing here is within Apple Maps. Only in the US and in China, you're able to activate reporting. So what they mean by reporting is you can simply hold Siri and say, hey, report upcoming crashes or report traffic. And that should just notify everybody around you that there is upcoming congestion. So let's try that out. I am in Canada, so likely this is not going to work, but let's do it. Report upcoming crash. Or I shouldn't have said upcoming crash because Why would there be an upcoming crash? Now here you can see that it says incident reporting is not available in Canada. Just like I said, this is also available on the Apple website, and hopefully it does come to Canada and everywhere around the world as well. Alright, and for those of you that have the iPhone 12 and above, meaning the iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 and the Pro versions, you're going to be getting a dual SIM 5G. So it used to be that if you have dual SIM enabled, you cannot use 5G whatsoever. That's just the limitation of the hardware, or supposedly the hardware, but Apple has managed to fix this within software. Now 5G is activated even if you have a dual SIM. So I can select between 5G, 5G off, and LTE. This is even while I am running in dual SIM mode. So yeah, really fantastic that Apple has enabled this. iOS 14.5 is going to be activating this. Alright, and last but not least, you guys already have heard this about a week ago, AirTags was announced. So obviously iOS 14.5 is going to be made compatible for the AirTags. So that is pretty obvious already. So yeah, that should wrap it up for all the major features of iOS 14.5. I am going to be running this across all of the devices just to give you guys a good idea if it should be updated or not. I'm honestly thinking that the iPhone 6s is a little bit slow. I've been running all the betas across all of the devices, and I'm noticing that closer to the final build, Apple has been making the devices a little bit slower. And if you guys are curious, iOS 14.6 has released as well. I'm not sure why Apple's really doing this when iOS 15 is just on the horizon. I think they're dragging this on a little bit too long, to be honest. But anyways, this should be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys already know what to do. Please hit the subscribe, that bell notification. And once again, guys, peace out.